Taxpayers keep paying and paying as the fight between the city of Green Bay and the former owners of the Younkers building in downtown goes on and on.
And the two sides were back in court today haggling over attorney's fees and interest that could be another $1 million or so. Fox 11's Mark Leland has multiple views on the costs still facing Green Bay taxpayers.
It's a 7-year saga, and it doesn't seem to go away. You're absolutely right.
Both sides in the legal dispute over the former Younkers building continue to rack up bills. Attorneys for Wisconsin Mall Properties and hired counsel for the city of Green Bay were back in court wrangling over legal costs the city owes.
So we generally feel that a lot of their attorneys' fees are excessive, also that they're unrelated to the case.
At issue is roughly $1.6 million, Wisconsin Mall Properties says is owed compared to $900,000 the city calculates. Taxpayers are confused by all the numbers, and the Younkers property the city paid more than $5 million for that still sits empty.
That is a lot of money, but eventually, hopefully that'll be settled in court. That's what they're doing, right?
Settling it in court is adding costs. The city has already paid $1 million in plaintiff attorney fees. Add to that the $1.6 million being requested now, and another $900,000 the city says it has paid out in its own legal fees. The total comes to $3.5 million. That money will ultimately be paid by Green Bay taxpayers, and with roughly 100,000 residents living within the city of Green Bay, that comes out to $35 for each and every person. With that money, the entire city of Green Bay could buy a $5 lunch for a week, or the city could pay Mayor Schmidt's current salary for the next 42 years.
The city and the taxpayers are the ones footing the bill. Certainly not anyone losing their job over it or seemingly losing a night's sleep over it.
Attorneys for both sides blame each other for the rising costs.
There's a time 6 years ago when this case could have been settled for $1.5 million. So.
Meanwhile, the city has sold the old Boston store it acquired in the original deal, and that is bringing in tax dollars. And the Younkers development is showing promise.
We can say at least we've seen something positive come out of this.
Although the meter on attorney fees and interest continues to add up. In Green Bay, Mark Leland, Fox 11 News.
Now, both sides today agreed on the amount of interest the city owes, more than $600,000, but how much the attorney should be paid is still up for debate. Representatives for Wisconsin Mall Properties say that issue could take a couple more months to figure out.